Hi student, we are going to discuss about 12th standard physics lesson 4 electromagnetic induction and alternative current. In this video we are going to talk about power in AC circuit and wattless current. Let's now go to talk about power in AC circuit. It is a important 5-mark question. Power in AC circuit. Already you know the power. Now tell me, I define power. The rate of consumption of electrical energy in the circuit. So this is a definition of power. Already you know that. So power is product of voltage and current. Therefore P is equal to VI. According to in an AC circuit, in an alternative current circuit, the voltage and current varies continuously with respect to time. So already you know that is nothing but the power is equal to work done by time taken. So work done is nothing but VI into T divided by T. Now T is cancelled. So power is equal to the product of voltage and current. Are you clear, children? So the voltage applied to this circuit and also changing the current. So students, in AC circuit, voltage and current vary continuously with respect to time. Let us first of all calculate the power at an instant of time, and then it is power average over a complete cycle. The power average over a complete cycle. So students, so already you studied about RLC circuit. Now see, this is a RLC circuit. Resistor, inductor and capacitor connected in series across applied alternative voltage. So alternative voltage and given to this circuit. This is nothing but alternative current. So connected in series RLC circuit. When at any instant of time. So is given by, this is nothing but applied voltage, alternative voltage. Now write here. So applied alternative voltage V is equal to Vm sin omega t. Sin omega t. Now and then tell me alternative current. So alternative current is given by I is equal to Im sin omega t plus phase angle phi. So now here this is a resistive circuit. We consider resistive circuit, current and voltage in phase with each other. Current and voltage in phase with each other. But inductive circuit. So voltage lead current and capacitance voltage lags current. So this is a RLC circuit. So now here what angle? So all are perpendicular each other. So acting in phasor diagram. So phase angle is nothing but pi by 2. So therefore omega t plus phi. Okay. Now calculate in power. So pi is nothing but a phase angle. Omega is a angular velocity. The V is nothing but a alternative applied voltage. This is alternative current. Vm is nothing but maximum voltage. Im is nothing but maximum current. Now calculate the power average. Power average is given by, power average is nothing but small current, that is I. So instantaneous current I is equal to Im sin omega t plus phase angle. So now write the equations of power average. The power average is equal to, what is the formula? Voltage into current. That means instantaneous voltage V and instantaneous current I. Now substitute the value of V and I. So this is a voltage, applied voltage or instantaneous voltage. Therefore Vm sin omega t into I, instantaneous current, Im sin omega t plus phi. That means angle, phase angle. Are you clear, children? Okay. Now the voltage, maximum voltage and maximum current is constant. So now taking here Vm Im into sin omega t into sin omega t plus phase angle. Are you clear? So okay. Now see, this is a sin omega t plus phi. Now consider a trigonometry relation. So what? Sin a plus b. Sin a plus b. So now tell me, what is the relation? Trigonometry relation, sin a plus b, that is equal to sin a cos b plus cos a sin b. Are you clear, children? Okay. Now using trigonometry relation, therefore Vm Im sin omega t into sin omega t into cos phi plus cos omega t into sin phi. This is trigonometry relations. Okay. Then now multiply sin omega t. Therefore Vm Im into sin omega t into sin omega t, sin square omega t into cos phi plus sin omega t into cos omega t into sin phi. Are you clear? Next, power average is equal to Vm Im into sin square omega t into cos phi plus, now see, sin omega t into cos omega t. Now again, once again using trigonometry relation. So now this formula, now see, sin 2a is equal to 2 sin a cos a. So I want a sin a cos a formula and using here. So therefore sin 2a by 2 is equal to sin a cos a. Are you clear, children? This is nothing but a sin omega t cos omega t. Now substitute this equation, sin 2a by 2. So sin 2 into omega t divided by 2 into sin phi into sin phi. Okay. Then now see, omega t is nothing but a theta. Theta is equal to omega t. Already you know that. Are you clear? Okay. So you know the wave function of sine wave function. Sine wave is 0, pi by 2, pi, 3 pi by 2. This is nothing but a pi, 2 pi. Are you clear? Okay. Now what is the value of sine pi? Sine pi is nothing but 180 degree 0. Sine 2 pi also 0. Here sine 2 pi 0. Now theta is equal to omega t. What is theta? 360. So to omega t is nothing but a 360 degree. Are you clear? Okay. Now substitute here sine 2 into 360. Already you know that sine 360 0 into 2. So total term is 0. Sine 2 omega 2, that is 0. 0 divided by anything 0. 0 into sine phi 0. Are you clear? This total term is 0. Okay. Now and sine square omega t. Sine square omega t. Now here students, the power average Vm and Im sine square omega t into cos phi. Here listen here. Here sine square omega t is nothing but power average of sine square omega t. So over one complete cycle is 1 by 2. This is a conditions. Sine square omega t, that is equal to 1 by 2. Are you clear? Now substitute this relation. Therefore power average is equal to Vm Im cos pi into 1 by 2. Cos pi into 1 by 2. Okay. Now so 1 by 2 is common. Now write it Vm Im cos phi divided by 2. Okay. Then similarly this power average, therefore similarly the power average is equal to, now write here Vm by root 2 into Im by root 2 into cos phi. So root 2 into root 2, what? 2. So we can write this way. This is a power average. Okay. Now already you know that Vm by root 2. This is nothing but a Vrms. That is equal to Vm by root 2. And also Irms, that is equal to Im by root 2. Now substitute power relation. The average power is equal to Vrms into Irms into cos phi. So students, this is nothing but a power average in AC circuit. Power average in AC circuit. Therefore P is equal to Vrms and Irms into cos phi. Power average in AC circuit. Now Vrms and Irms is nothing but apparent power. Cos phi is power factor. Cos phi is power factor. The average power of an AC circuit is also known as the true power of the circuit. So this is a true power of the circuit. Are you clear? So go to discuss in special case. In first case, for a purely resistive circuit, when the angle between voltage and current in phase with each other. Are you clear? So current and voltage both are same direction. So what is the angle? 0. The phi phase angle is equal to 0 in pure resistive circuit. So students, now here substituting power average. The power average is equal to Vrms Irms cos phi. What is angle? 0. Cos 0 is equal to what? 1. Therefore cos 0 is equal to 1. Okay. So total average power P is equal to Vrms and Irms. So the maximum power is produced. Okay. Then second case purely inductive circuit or capacitive circuit. What is a phase angle? Inductive circuit minus pi by 2. Capacitive circuit plus pi by 2. So inductive circuit, the phase angle phi is equal to plus or minus pi by 2. Plus or minus pi by 2. Therefore cos phi by 2 is nothing but plus or minus pi by 2 is equal to what? Cos 90. Cos 90 is equal to 0. Now substitute power average. The power average is equal to Vrms Irms cos phi. What is the cos phi? 0. Cos phi is nothing but 0. Therefore total power average 0. Total power average 0. Are you clear? Okay. In third case, phase angle in RLC circuit. The case 3, phase angle in RLC circuit. So therefore phi is equal to tan inverse of XL minus XC by R. So now substitute here the power average P average, that is equal to Vrms into Irms into cos phi in resistive circuit. So series RLC circuit in the phase angle phi. Now substitute a different angle, different phase angle. Okay. Next row, then go to fourth case. Fourth case, resonance circuit. That's a RLC circuit at a resonance. Resonance circuit what is nothing but resistive circuit. What is the phase angle? Resistive circuit phi is equal to 0. So now substitute power average Vrms Irms cos phi. What is cos phi? Cos 0. That is nothing but 1. Therefore power average is equal to Vrms and Irms. Are you clear, children? So this is a special case of power in AC circuit. And next topic, wattless current. Now wattless current, what is mean by wattless current? So listen student, watt, you are already studied in previous class power. The power is defined as product of voltage into current. Already you know that. The power is a product of voltage into current. Now what is the unit of power? This is nothing but watt. This is nothing but watt. So this is unit of electric power. And less, what is less? So there is nothing but 0. So wattless or powerless, the powerless current. So students, now consider an alternative circuit, alternative current circuit. Say for example RLC circuit. there is a phase angle. What is the phase angle? Phi. The phase angle is phi. So angle between voltage and current. Voltage and current. So this is a VRMS voltage, and VRMS is nothing but root means square voltage and root means square current. This angle phi, phase angle. So students, now consider voltage is assumed, that is assumed, voltage is assumed to be leading the current by phase angle phi. Phase angle phi as phasor diagram. Now see, this is a voltage lead current phasor diagram by phi by 2 plus or minus pi by 2. So its symbol is phi. So in this IRMS current resolved in two component. So one is nothing but IRMS cos phi and another component IRMS sin phi. So students, here IRMS cos phi and IRMS sin phi is perpendicular to each other. So students, now IRMS cos phi in phase with the RMS voltage. So RMS voltage and IRMS cos phi, so in same line, but VRMS and IRMS sin phi 90 degree. So this is a perpendicular to each other. So students, in this way there are two cases here. Now first case, the component of current which is in phase with the voltage is called the active component. Now see, the angle between IRMS and angle VRMS. So what is the angle? Both are in same direction. So phi is equal to 0. Are you clear, children? Okay. Now this component, so students listen to it, this component we call it is a active component. So IRMS cos phi and VRMS in same direction, this component we call it is a active component. Now the power consumed by this current, what is the formula? Now see, the power consumed by the current, average power, that is equal to VRMS and IRMS cos phi. What is the angle? In phase with each other. So phi is equal to 0, cos 0 is equal to 1. So therefore the power average is equal to VRMS and IRMS. So here the power is stored at maximum. So this is it is also known as watt full current. In this circuit, the power is stored at maximum in the circuit. This is known as watt full, the powerful. Watt full is nothing but powerful current. Then second component, IRMS sin theta. Now see again, your two component. So VRMS and IRMS sin phi, what angle? Perpendicular to each other, pi by 2. The phase angle pi by 2 with voltage is called this component reactive component. Now calculate the power consumed. Power consumed is 0. How? Now see. The power consumed is equal to P is equal to Vrms IRMS cos phi. What angle? The phase angle pi by 2. So cos 90. What is the value of cos 90? 0. So total power average is 0. Now in this circuit there is no power. So the power consumed is 0. So that is also known as wattless current. So no power in the circuit. Are you clear? So okay. Then the current in an alternative current circuit is said to be wattless current. So this wattless current happens in a purely inductive and capacitive circuit. Why? So what is the phase angle inductive? Minus pi by 2. Capacitor plus pi by 2. So cos 90 is 0. So purely inductive or purely capacitive circuit. So what is the value of wattless current is 0. Is 0. Okay, then today answer my questions. First question, obtain an expression for average power of AC over a cycle, complete cycle. Discuss is special case. And the second question, what is meant by wattless current?